A very good afternoon to you all, Professor Raghavan, Professor Pillai. Thank you for your thoughts. In fact, I had come prepared for this meeting and I had brought in some presentations which I wanted to share. But then after listening to both of you, I've changed my mind. Being a father of two kids who go to school, I actually come across how they try and utilize technology in the school. And, in the school, the foremost thing that the students want to use the technology for is Facebook. Quite surprising. And my kid came and she said, I want a Facebook account. Now I'm in class 6. And I said, why do you need it for? No, quite a few friends of mine are on Facebook. So we tried to reason out with her and she said, since they have it, I also want it. And you also have it. So the answer that I gave to her was that I don't meet my friends every day. My college friends, my school friends, they are away, they are in different cities, they are in different countries. So this is the only way I can connect with them. Whereas you meet your friends every day. So what's the point of having a Facebook account? Now look at it from a school's perspective. A lot of schools have implemented IT infrastructures. You bought desktops, notebooks, students are being given tablets by their dads, their moms, and they use it for various things. Now, can we use all this infrastructure for betterment of education? Yes, we can. And as Professor Raghavan pointed out, content creation is the key. And you as teachers, the eminent teachers of some of the best schools, your classes, if some student misses out, 1 or 2 classes he misses out, and then there's a question in the test or in the exam from that particular subject, he's not able to reproduce the answer as you would have wanted him to. So what can we do? You can actually video shoot your classes and put it on a centralized server. Easiest thing to do. And a student who has missed his class can readily go and access that on the school network using an ID and a password given to him through the school IT infrastructure. Using a tablet or a notebook or a desktop, it just doesn't matter. So that is where our role comes. And it's not only true for the school, it's also true for the college. Like Professor Raghavan also mentioned about a program called NPTEL. These were best-in-class lectures prepared by IIT professors on various subject lines of engineering. And they were given for free. The same are available on YouTube. But how many college students go and look at these lectures and enhance their knowledge? Not many. So what we did as HP, since we are a large corporation, we have the infrastructure, we've built a lot of technologies around to share the content. What we did, we took this content and we went to a new college and we said we will create a digital library solution for you. And we will create a Wi-Fi network for you. And your students will have access to these best-in-class lectures sitting out of their hostel rooms or in class or in cafeteria because they have a notebook or a desktop or a multifunction device which is given to them. What does that do? What does that exercise do to him? The student might not access it because he's missed a class at that time, but he'll certainly access it when it's exam time. He'll access it when it's an interview time, when he's applying for a job in a company and he knows that lecture becomes very useful for him. So, what we did, we enabled a college to get all perspectives, not only his teacher's perspective on a particular subject, but also a perspective from an IIT professor and a perspective of an MIT professor sitting out of US, who's also, video shot his lecture and put it on web. Now, a student who gets different perspectives on the same subject, his knowledge increases. It is not a theoretical knowledge anymore. And he gets what Professor Agwan mentioned as knowledge atom of his own. And he starts building on it. HP is known for the hardware that we produce. And you can look at any or every product in IT and we would have it. So rather than giving a product presentation, I thought, let me share with you, HP also has a education practice. And this education practice is particularly focused on the college students, not on the school students so much, but on the college students. Now, not many of you would know, but HP goes and trains the students who get recruited in companies like Infosys, TCS, HCL, Wipro, Accenture, etc., and trains them on the industry-specified courses. There's a lot of difference between what the industry might need at a particular time and what the college might be teaching. Our job is to bridge that gap. So what we do with these large companies, we also go and do it with colleges. So we go and embed the courses required by industry in the curriculum of a college. And the college can run those courses for its students. And when the person who's come for recruitment of students for his company, he finds it so much more easy because their investment on training and certification of that particular resource goes down significantly. So the list is like endless. You can talk about languages, you can talk about AutoCAD and graphic design, and you can talk about even the linguistic courses for MBA students, etiquettes, negotiation skills, etc., which are very useful in the real world. So what we bring is we actually bring a bridge which connects the real world requirements with the expertise that the students are imparted by the college and the schools. You can create such content and then share it with other schools, other colleges. You can have a cross leverage of teachers in virtualized environment where teachers from one school can go and give lectures to the students of other schools just on the network. And network is not going to be a problem. The bandwidth is increasing day by day. So is the content. The key is how we bring the best to the students so that they build upon their existing expertise. Today, if you ask a student in a school to prepare an assignment, he starts from scratch. He or she would go to his parents, would seek help, and then start building on the subject line, and would come and deposit his assignment to you. You will check it, and then that assignment would either go home or would lie somewhere. Can it be digitized? Can it be put in a centralized repository in your school? Can that be taken as the baseline when the next assignment on the same subject comes? Can be. That's where all of you can play a role. With respect to technology, it'll keep on evolving. There are some technological advancements which have happened recently, which we have displayed outside. And you can go and have a look. Desktop or notebook is not the only thing in the IT industry which we offer to schools today. The schools can implement solutions which are easy for them to manage, which are easy for them to secure, because students today are very, very innovative. They can hack the network of the school very easily, and you won't even get to know. So we work on the basics which help the school or the college to give infrastructure, at the same time not compromising on any of the basic aspects like security, like manageability, because that's not your forte. You are teachers, you run eminent schools and colleges, and you don't have to create an IT department to manage all your stuff. And that's what we do best. That's about it from my side. I think I have a timeline which I have not exceeded. So thank you very much.